That champion called racism. Racism is winning. Children separated from their mothers at ports of entry mean racism is winning. Military troops stationed on the southern borders mean racism is winning. Shooting tear gas at women and children seeking political asylum mean racism is winning. Labeling human beings euphemisms like illegal alien and anchor baby mean racism is winning. And having a president whose complexion resembles Cheetos, collects undocumented wives, peddles bold-faced lies, all while dividing America in two means not only is racism winning, it means we must put on the brakes, recalibrate, and break through. Notice how every time I said racism, I said mean? That's because those two words are a team. Don't get me wrong, racism is not unbeatable, but racism is still winning. Racism is like an old boxing champion. Every time you think you have that champion called racism on the ropes, he counterpunches, landing body blows and headshots designed to destroy our hopes. The only way we'll ever defeat that champion called racism is to continue being persistent. Solidarity and resistance knocks him down, but we haven't knocked him out. And there's no doubt that champion called racism has a lot more clout. That's because racism has returned home to the White House. Myth. When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, and they're rapists. Facts. Undocumented immigrants are less likely to commit crime than native-born Americans, and undocumented immigrants are more likely to be the victims of crime. President Cheetos is himself a walking and talking hate crime. The migrant caravan isn't making the gut-wrenching journey here to commit crime. The caravan is making the journey here to escape crime. Fox News, scaring white folks since 2008, reported that the caravan is overrun with criminals. I'm reporting that Fox News and the White House are the real vehicles overrun with criminals. Still, racism is winning. It's fascinating to see how many people are reluctant to call racism, racism, because they don't know what's in one's heart. When I hear what comes out of one's mouth, I don't need to know what's in one's heart, because racism doesn't have a heart. So when the shithole president talks shit about shithole country immigrants, he shows that he doesn't know shit about their sacrifice, leaving their native land and love behind, only to be marginalized here in America, racism's paradise, where a nightmare president wants to deny dreamers their dreams and their birthright. And instead of receiving a warm welcome, like President Cheeto's undocumented wife, immigrants are customarily met with force that's cold as ice. Racism cannot live forever. If taking that champion called racism championship belt means hitting racism below the belt, then it's time for us to play the hand that we've been dealt. In other words, let's coalesce and challenge racism to a winner-take-all bout. And together, let's knock that champion called racism, that bitch called racism, that man-made monster called racism the fuck out.
Yeah.